Hi guys, this is Anthony, then also my co-speaker, Dr. Chin, and actually also Audi Webjacken also is a founder of the Bugrank. Okay, this is a bug bounty platform for the community. Then we would like to have a 30 minutes talk about this platform, and hopefully then it will be helpful to the community and set up their own bounty.
Off you go.
Bounty as for the community.
This is Anthony, then also my co-speaker, Dr. Chin.
And I'm from the founder of the VXRL and the VXCON, and also I'm doing my part-time PhD candidate actually in the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology, and focus on the vulnerability research and malware and some machine learning. And last year I have submitted bugs for the WebKit, and also submitted some a bug for some simple educational web systems. And I'm also the mentor of the best program in Korea, and I could meet many youngster Korean hackers and do some training for them. And my pleasure is I'm invited to be the judge for the Driven to Porn contest last year in the Dubai. And I'm also the CFP board member of Red Hat Asia and Hat in the Box. And Dr. Chin is also my good friend and also my good teacher. And he's now in Nanyang Technological University in Singapore. And he's the PhD of computer science. And his focus, I think you have known a lot of his tools on Capstone, Disassembler, Unicorn Emulator, Keystone Assembler. So you should know him very well with a lot of tools. Even for me, I use his tool for some research and analysis. And also his research focus on binary analysis, virtual machine, operating system. And he is also a frequent speaker and in Red Hat, United States, Europe, Asia, DEF CON, Recon, Hack in the Box, and Syscan. And why for us want to do the bug bounty? And actually, more sometimes, and because I'm also doing the penetration test for my customer, but there's a problem is you do the penetration test for one shot, or maybe once a year, or periodical penetration test, but you can't do it every day for them. So for bug bounty, it helps for more eyes to keep track and keep an eye on your system, your app or application. You want to get more people to check any vulnerabilities and bugs for your systems and find the problems. And it is not limited to some kind of tender or some kinds of particular big band of company. Maybe those bug hunter is a genius, maybe very young, but they are very interested in hunting the bugs. They got skills. So that's why it helps for you to open your world, your system to other people to test. And at the same time you can save your money. Sometimes I've seen some of customers, they spend a lot of money to do the penetration test, but they just, the consultant company just sends some junior consulting or penetration tester to test the system. Testing always depends on one experience, all right? But the problem is sometimes if the experience and the knowledge is not broad enough or deep enough, they cannot uncover the bugs, all right? But you pay the money, but you can't get something important to you. And bug hunting is not rocket science. It's not a new thing. And like Google, Facebook, Microsoft, Mozilla, PayPal also have bug bounties. Even, some porn website, Pornhub, they also got bug bounty, right? So that's why not just a new or innovative things, but hopefully to open this world to the people to hunt the bugs. And also then the bug bounty platform, a lot of very famous one like HackerOne and Bugcrowd. So they're also available to you to join the community. To join the platform to experience what is bug hunting. All right. And there are many bug bounty platforms, but there's a difference. Our proposed platform, Bugrank, can you say, hey, we propose to the community. We do it for the well-known white hat hackers. We support end-to-end encryption, and even the platform staff or the engineer cannot decrypt or find a secret between the bug hunter and the program owners. They verify the bugs. All right. This is for non-profit making, and it's an open platform. And our Red Dragon is now preparing, and his team, and also preparing how to the code to open to the public, so that you can build your own bug bounty platform and program in your company or even in your community. All right. And people could, like with the skilled and passionate people, could support the Bugrank and to verify the report. That means some companies or some parties may not have professionals or knowledge enough to verify the bugs, and our platform support. You could invite different people to verify the bugs for you, or for the program owner. And the reward and the bounty could be paid through the United States dollars and cryptocurrency. And there are some not implemented functions like decentralized identity and ranking. So that's why then Bugrank is not just for commercial. It's for the community, for you to proceed to hold your own bounty campaign or bounty platform. And very luckily, then we have got different communities. Right now, we got VNSecurity, Hat in the Box, AV Tokyo from Tokyo, all right, and different. And also Verichains, my founder organization, VXRL and VXCON, and from Japan Hackers Party, and Trader Hacking from also another community from Vietnam, and support the Bugrank, all right, and development. So that's why hopefully more community could join us to support this platform and could open this platform later on to the people and hold it by themselves to make our world safer. So right now I pass my stage to Dr. Chin, and he is going to explain about some features for you. All right?
Okay, let me share my screen.
Okay, Dr. Chin, I pass the stage to you, yes. And then you could you could share your screen here.
Okay, can you see that? Okay, so Quynh is here. Let's look at the main features of Bugrank. So you can see that there are many bug bounty platforms, such as HackerOne or Bugcrowd. What makes Bugrank different is that our platform is open and non-profit. So the bug reporting process is still the same in Bugrank. It starts with the vendors list their programs on Bugrank, and then the hacker join to find bugs. Then they submit the bugs to our platforms. After that, the vendor will validate the submission, then reward the hackers for the good report. They will together show the issues, and the process will repeat with the other bugs. Okay, let's look at some of the main features of Bugrank. First one is HITB. This allows users to see the list of bugs submitted by the hackers. The guest can also see the list of already disclosed bugs. Users and guests can also find the programs listed on the platforms with all the details. Each program will show some specific policy, bounty, and so on for their access. The Hall of Fame will show the achievement for both vendors and hackers. We will also list the price and ranking so the hackers can compete with each other. Another feature is dashboard. which allow companies and hackers to follow their tasks easily. Hackers can choose to only show limited information to the public. So to set up the program, the vendor need to set up the policy and access first. Bugrank also provides many aspects to help companies, to help vendors to set up their own program. Okay, here's one feature that makes Bugrank stand out is our end-to-end encryption. We use OpenPGP to encrypt the bug reports, so even Bugrank staff cannot see anything. Also, the entire communication between companies and hackers is encrypted. In the future, we also plan to provide blockchain-based encryption, as well as decentralized ID and ranking. So when hackers submit the report, they are required to input many details about the bugs. The hackers can also choose to encrypt the report, so only company and related members can see the details. Finally, company and hackers can see the list of the open reports and work together to solve the issues. After that, company can reward the hackers if their submission is good. Okay, now I pass my mic to Anthony.
Efforts to verify those bugs submit to the program owners. So they spend a lot of resources to verify it and even can't afford a lot of resources of bug bounty may be ignored or left behind. So that's why the reward and also the chance to send the invitation and the bug hunter to receive the invitation, there's some kind of games between and some mechanism between. All right. So this is what I'm sorry then because my microphone gets wrong. And every bug hunters, and in this slide, every bug hunters want to target some big brands company. But the issue is for some beginner like me, beginner bug hunter, they don't even offer the choice for me because my reputation is not high enough. And how about those unknown company or small company or non-profit making company? They didn't get enough resources to provide a reward to the bug hunter. So some advanced bug hunter or some bug hunter may not feel interest in those companies, all right, to hunt the bugs for them. So, but for me, because I'm not experienced enough, so I got rejected as well. So this is why I'm not feel happy. So I'm right now I get back to the slide is in my to-do list to do the recommender system. That means the low-phase bug hunter can get a chance to start by taking the bug bounty by doing some build NCTF assessment game score and do some trial private program invitation tokens so that they could join their favorite bug bounty programs. And so that it could also not just focus on some top tier bug hunters, some intermediate and even some beginner level bug hunters, they got the chance to join the bug hunting programs. And even the small companies like NGOs, educational units, and can be beneficial from the bounty program. Because, some of the students and the youngsters may not participate for the bug bounty for money or for monetary reward. So that's why we hope to balance between different levels of bug hunters and different size or nature of the companies or organization. This is what we call the for community philosophy. For here, for example, like the advanced bug hunter and advanced and low voice bug hunter, we got different attributes. For example, you got reputation to see whether you submit a quality report. You got bug hunter bug report, and you could what kind of favorite bug report you have viewed before or browsed before. What kind of bug bounty program you follow, how much or what is the amount or the price award for bug bounty, and what kind of bug bounty program you have joined with different company, with different business nature. And before, you have $100 for them before. And also mention about your educational background, so that we could mix this kind of attributes to make some matching. We could do different algorithm, but I don't want to talk about this looks like a math classes or looks like a artificial intelligence classes. But we'll try to do it is try to adopt some simple algorithm to predict the probability of bug hunters who are willing to do $100 for a company. And at the same time, which company is, or some company is recommended with a group of bug hunters so that could $100 for them, or send an invitation for them and recommend some bug hunters so that they could send an invitation to them for $100 for them. That's like the skills matching and the budget matching, and between the preference, between the favorites. And for the algorithm, like the naive based algorithm, so that's why it depends on the probability, and also different kinds depends on different attributes I have covered, so that to calculate finalized the posterior probability, so that to make the decision for the recommendation. I think some of you guys will take some machine learning 101 or even AI 101, then you will know this kind of algorithm. But it's not limited to this algorithm, but simply just we could apply different algorithm to make the matching more intelligent. Okay, let me do some demo here. And the demo is about the Bugrank. All right. Just a minute. Okay, actually from here then, and for me, it looks, I have logged in as a program owners, all right? I've logged in as a program owner. Then you could see it from the settings. I could have my own profile. I could invite my favorite bug hunters. Another demo account is Alex, all right? I have sent an invitation to them. And I could add my company members. I could set my program. I could mention which assets, like URL, like software, for them and include in the program so that people could test it. All right. And of course, you could mention the policy, the scope, what kind of vulnerability could be accepted or not accepted in the policy. And as Dr. Chin mentioned about the encryption, this is the encryption. You could generate a key. Okay, you generate the key so that you could allow the bug hunter to send you the report with encrypted with the program owner private key, so that you could use your own private key to decrypt it to see the message. All right. And of course, you could allow to change the password. So when you see it like this, you could see, hey, for example, like testing HKPC. Okay. So you could check like different summary. Okay. And the program is here. My report actually is my report testing HKPC. I could upload my private key to decrypt it, and you could check all of the content. If I didn't upload my private key, the program owner, it cannot be seen. All right. So, and you could also see, the non-encrypted report. For example, some is encrypted by the public by the Alex, okay, by the key. So you could see the status, how we follow up the report and how to change the state and give the bounty out, right? So this looks like very similar to different very famous bounty platform about it. And And also there's a interesting thing is every time the state is changed, and also you have interaction with the bug hunters, you could get the notification here. All right. For example, the payment received, the new report is submitted report, so that you could follow it up very easily. All right. So this is the presentation about demonstration. At least you know about this Bugrank platform. Just a minute. And lastly, and this is our the link, so that we are right now reviewing and tuning up the source code for the public release in the HTTPS bugrank.io. Then we have also a Twitter at bugrank_io, or you could send email to RD or me, Darkfloyd at VXRL.hk, so that you could try out the beta version, and you could follow our Twitter to see our updates. Hopefully, I'm sorry about my mic got stuck before, and I apologize about it. Hopefully you enjoy our presentation. All right. So this is my end of presentation.
Okay, thank you.